Hi, hi everyone.
Hey, how are you doing, guys? Great to have you again for another special event.
Please share, please invite your friends and family. If you know people that are about to get married or they are not married yet, they're about to get married, the married ones, and also the ones in the stage of boyfriend and girlfriend, and the single ones that don't have anybody right now. Please share because this is going to be interesting.
This one is going to be very interesting because it's going to tackle everybody, whether
Mm-hmm.
you're single,
Married.
engaged, married, or complicated,
Yeah,
everything.
yeah,
It's for everybody.
yeah. So we'll be starting soon. We're just waiting for a couple of people to come, and we'll be starting. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be hot in here.
Oh, yeah. And we want to hear from you guys what you think about the topic because the topic is very interesting and we're going to share our testimony at the
Yeah,
end of it, our
at the end.
experience
Hmm.
testimony at the end of it.
Yeah,
Maybe you can encourage someone somewhere out there.
yeah, and that's the reason why we're doing this because we want somebody to be encouraged. Sometimes you may be going through stuff relationship wise and thinking maybe you're just alone, but you never know. People have been through that. And just by hearing what we will say or what somebody's going to contribute, it can help somebody out there not to give up on love and keep going. So it's going to be interesting. Please share, share, and share, and invite your friends, invite your family, friends, everybody. It's going to be awesome. Very soon, in few days, in few minutes. In few minutes, guys, in few minutes we are starting. Please share, share, share. Somebody might be rescued or saved from this. Please share, share, and share. Mhm.
By the way, you're looking very good today.
Oh, thank you, babe.
You
You
always
too.
look good, but I have to say, you're looking good.
Thank you, babe. You too. You're looking good.
Thank you. I appreciate
Uh, yeah,
that.
we are alive. Hmm. So the topic, the title of this topic is when is the right time to marry and to start family. So we want to hear from you guys. We want to hear from you guys. I want to hear what you think about this. When is the right time to get married and when is the right time to start family? It's very interesting and broad,
Yep.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So many people ask themselves these questions. In particular, this question: when is it right for me to get married? Or when is it right for me to start family? And some people will go like, I want to start family, but I'm not married. So we're gonna talk about that.
I know, right?
Yeah. And when is the right time to do that? And what makes them think that way? It's gonna be interesting.
So we need your input on that. So just let us know what you think.
Hmm.
When is the right time to start a family? Not only starting a family, when is the right time to think of starting like, yeah, when is the right time to marry,
Hmm.
start a family, and later on even start having kids?
Hmm.
So you let us know what you think, or should I say, what are the signs that you can advise someone? I think this is the right time
This
to
is
start a family.
right now you are ready. Like how can you tell that this I'm ready?
Mm-hmm.
Women Men, what do you think? Come on, guys. Okay. Okay, I think we're gonna start now. Right, babe?
Yes, ma'am.
We're gonna start now. Like we said, the topic is when is the right time to start a family? When should I get married and when should I start family? So many people have been asking this question over and over, over and over. So there's in an African setup, not all Africans, but in some countries in Africa, some women get married early, like very early, and then maybe they'll get married to an older man who's already experienced with life and everything. So, babe, would you say if at all a kid from this country that they say a lot of countries in Africa, I don't know other part. I'm not gonna talk about other countries, but I'm talking about where I come from.
Mm-hmm.
In Africa, in my country, it's not like that. But in other parts of Africa, there are some traditions where they say maybe a 13-year-old kid gets married to a 40-something-year-old man. Would you say that's the right time for that girl to get married?
Never. It's never the right time.
Mm.
It's not. I know it's a tradition, but I'm very much against that. I don't believe in that. I feel like when it comes to starting a family, you have to marry someone that you love. They don't have to impose someone on you, like, okay, you need to marry this person.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't work like that. Love has to be involved. So if there's no love, it's very hard. Some people succeed. They just put them together, they start a family. But for me, I feel like you have to love someone before you get married. Love has to be involved. So those things are putting people together, like especially when you're talking about little kids, 14 years old, that's unacceptable.
Yeah, I feel that way too. Because those kids are forced to go into marriage to men that are already grown. And these are the time they need to go to school and all those things. So you can imagine a little kid just being told you have to get married to this man, you like it or not. Because that man has money, and the kid gotta stop school and start family without herself knowing even what she's putting herself into.
That's true.
But we're not talking about that today. We're talking about you who is free. Like you are free to mingle, you are free to start a relationship without being forced. You are free to start a family. But when is the right time do you think you can start a family, and when do you think it's time for you to get married if you're not married? And if you're married at what age did you get married?
Okay, this question I don't think is really about age and what. We are talking about circumstances. Like
Of
when do you
course.
feel you are ready for marriage?
Yeah.
Is it financially stable? Is it education wise? Some people they say maybe I need to graduate from college, I need to have a bachelor's degree or maybe a master's degree before I start a family. So now it's up to you. What do you think is the right time that someone can take that step? Like, okay, you know what? Let me start a family. I think I'm ready now.
I'm ready.
Because there are people that have been. Another person sent us a question like, what do you think about people who stay in a relationship like 5 years in a relationship and then they've never spoken about marriage? It's like we are just dating. We are boyfriend and girlfriend, and that's it. Not even a single time they will talk about their future.
Yeah.
Is that right? I'm not going to talk about it right now because we're going to tackle that at the end of this event, and then we're also going to talk about our testimony.
Yeah.
Which will really help a lot of people.
Yeah. I'm glad you mentioned that it's not about age.
No, it's not about age.
It's supposed to be when somebody feels they are ready. Yeah.
Like the sign, the circumstances that surrounds you.
Yeah.
Could be financially or education wise. Like, you know what, if I marry right now, I'm not gonna graduate. I'm not gonna get my bachelor's degree. So let me finish school first before I marry. So we're gonna talk about all that. So we want your inputs. Tell us what you think, and if you're already married, just share your experience. Let us know how you did it and how you managed to pull through it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, that's really cool the way you put it, because most of the times when this question comes to mind, people will think, I would think it's the age, right? But it's not the age, it's how ready you are.
That's true.
Despite how old you are, how ready are you to get married?
Mhm.
Yeah. Interesting. Interesting.
Very, very interesting. Hi,
Um,
Virginia Chamber.
Hi, Virginia.
Good to see you again. Please share with your friends. We have a very important topic today.
And
Mr. Alexandra Guido. Hi, beautiful people. Thank you very much,
thank you,
sir.
sir. How are you?
Good to see you too.
Good to see you. Yeah.
Okay, Virginia Chamber wants say yes, Eddie. That's also my opinion. Yeah,
Awesome.
that's true.
Awesome.
So let us know how you did it. How did you know that you are ready for marriage now? Like you are ready to move on? What are the signs that you experience? Like, I'm ready for this.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I know that women and men, we are different in terms of
Oh yeah, of course.
in terms of what we look at when we want
Mhm.
to get married.
We are different. Usually it's men that are in the forefront to make that decision. Like, you know what? I need to marry now. And then women will just be like, most of the times, especially us. You know what I mean when I say
As the Africans.
yeah.
Yeah.
Most of the time, a woman will be waiting for the man to make that decision. Like, okay, let's start a family now. But for me, I feel like it's a two-way thing.
It is a two-way thing.
Is it? Yeah, it is a two-way thing.
When you say, okay, yeah, even if I said it's a two-way thing, what do you mean? Like you want a woman to propose to?
Not really to propose. A woman, okay. How, like, I don't want to get into detail, but we're going to talk more into details about that at the end of this show. But a woman has a role to play. You know, sometimes you can be in a relationship with someone, let's say 5 years, and that man or guy or boy has never said anything about the future. It's like all you say is just love, I love you, this and this, I miss you, and all that.
Flowers
That's
and
it.
chocolates.
Exactly, and that's it. No, you need to see the future into your relationship. You need to see where you are heading. Like, where are we going? 5 years from now, where do we see ourselves? That's it. That's the thing. So the woman has to play a part in there too.
Yeah, but I feel like men sometimes they are a little behind.
That's not true.
I'm so sorry, my man, but I feel like sometimes men are a little behind, because women, when we reach a certain age, when you feel that you're ready to get married, you always want your man to say something, but they're not saying anything. So we get ready faster than you guys. Hi, Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
My ladies, what do you think? Hi, Grace. What do you think? I feel like women, we get ready faster. We're like quick to get ready to, like, we are ready. We're just waiting on our men to say something.
That's true. Men also, we look at it. We have a different perspective whereby we're looking at, am I ready financially? That's where men comes in. But some men, okay, we are different. I'm gonna talk for myself. Some men, we are just like too playful sometimes. Too playful. Like, I'm not ready for this. Like, we are scared. That's the thing. So we're gonna share our testimony. If you are single or if you are engaged, please stay till the end.
Yeah.
We're gonna share our personal story. We've never shared this. Okay, we've shared this with a couple of people, but we're gonna share it again so that all of you can see what we went through and how we decided to make that decision. Like, you know what? Let's start a family. And when we decided to do that.
Oh yeah. When we decided. Hello, Nomsa.
Hey, Nomsa.
Okay, Virginia said something.
You need you need to be ready and knowing why you want to get married. Yes, women are sharp.
I told you. Yes, 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 yes. We are sharp.
No, I don't agree with that, Virginia.
Oh yeah, that's true, babe. That's true. That's very true.
No, no,
We
no.
are sharp. Mhm. Yeah, you are very right. You need to be ready and knowing why you're getting married. So it's very important to be ready and to know why you're getting married, because sometimes we get caught up in the thing of love,
Mhm.
and we just want to be with the person. We don't know why we're getting married, but we're just excited to be with the person.
Exactly. Mm. Yeah, but that doesn't make you guys very sharp.
What? It makes we are sharp. We already know. We already know. Like we, you don't wanna. I'm please don't be offended, but a woman, not all the women, but most of the women, we don't want to be 30 without having somebody who's serious with us,
So you
whether
mean
married or not married. By the time,
this is where the problem is.
wait,
Sorry
babe.
to interrupt you. Let
Mm-hmm.
me say, because you mentioned age right there. You don't want
Yes.
to be 30 and you don't have anybody in your life. This is where the
Mm-hmm.
problem is.
Mm-hmm.
When you start going with age, that's when you see people making bad decisions.
That's true.
Because what is pushing you to get into marriage is the age and not love. Because like I said earlier, you need to be in love.
Yes.
You need to be in love with someone before you can think of marriage.
Mm-hmm.
So most women, the mistake they make, yeah, I'm addressing you, Virginia, on this one because you say women are sharp. No, I'm not gonna say you are sharp because sometimes you make bad decisions. Why do I say so? Because sometimes you make bad decisions based on your age. Maybe you're looking at, okay, I'm getting old. All my friends are getting married. You know what? I'm ready to start a family too. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because of that, which is wrong. You're not supposed to start a family because your friends are getting married or because you're getting old. You need to love the person. You need to trust the person. You need to feel that connection. That's the most important thing. It's not
Mm-hmm.
about age. It doesn't matter. You can still get married at 40. Even at 45, I've seen people getting married
Okay,
at
let me.
50.
You
So,
you're right, babe. Wait, sorry. Let
mhm,
me. Sorry for interrupting you. That's very true.
mhm,
Even Virginia said marriage is not about age. That's very true. But what I'm saying is, as a woman, right, we
mhm,
want a man who is serious. When I'm in a relationship, I want this man to be serious, right?
mhm.
I don't want to be 30, and you don't want, as a woman, you don't want to be 30 or even 28, 29. You don't have time to play too much. You don't want a man who comes in your life and tell you I love you, I love you. They never spoke about marriage unless if a woman also doesn't want it. Because there are women that like they can be 40, 50, they don't want to get married,
That's true.
right?
Mhm.
But if you're a woman who wants to get married and you have this man in your life who doesn't show any interest about marrying you, but he tells you all the time he loves you, he takes you places, but he doesn't want to settle with you, there's a problem there.
Okay.
That's what I feel.
Okay. Grace says, I also think so. Mostly women get ready faster than men. And mostly some relationships just break because a man is not taking any serious decision about
Voila.
marriage.
That's true. I
That's
don't
true.
think there's any serious woman
Mm.
who wants to get married and has this guy who doesn't talk about marriage, you know? I mean, they sometimes, I mean, we have to, let me talk to my ladies. Ladies, this is what I feel, right?
So because you're talking to your lady, should I step out?
No, no, I'm coming back to the men. I'm telling the ladies, and then the
Okay.
men also should hear, so they should take that step
Or
if we
maybe it's
have
a
some men.
secret. Let me just step out a
Come
little bit.
on.
I'm coming.
Okay. He's coming, yo. So, to my ladies, no, he's coming. Virginia says, stay. He's coming. He's just drinking water. Okay, so this is what I think, ladies. Like, it's good to be old school. I think old school saves a lot of pain in our wrong land of life, right? the long run of life. Excuse me. So what I'm trying to say is that it's okay for us women to start a conversation, right? If a woman who is serious to settle is in a relationship with this man, you love each other, you talk about everything else, you trust each other, and this guy does not bring up marriage, right? It's not like you start dating today, after 3 days and let's talk about marriage. No, obviously you're gonna wait and observe each other. But if you see that your man, like, respectfully, we wait for our men to ask the question or to talk about marriage more than we do. But at the same time, let's just bring up that conversation. Let's talk about, as a woman, oh, I need to have, I think we should have 3 kids. Let's see how your guy reacts to that. If he's interested in you settling with you and having kids one day with you, getting married to you one day, he will accept, oh yes, let's have 3 kids. Or me, I want to have 4 kids, 10 kids, like that. A man who's not ready to settle down with you is not gonna say anything. Probably is gonna interrupt. He's just gonna say, you know what? Let's talk about those things later on. Me, family things, whatever. I don't want whatever. But if you have, like I said, if he's not talking about it, start a conversation, my lady. Don't wait for him to start the conversation. Sometimes, like we said, Chambo said the same thing. Grace says the same thing. We are fast. We are faster than they are. Sorry, babe, we are faster than you guys. So start that conversation. Just, you go out, you're drinking, you're like, oh my God, I can't wait to have a child. Look at the way we look. I think our kids will look so nice. And look at his eyes. See what he's gonna say. Sometimes they'll give you a signal right there. They'll go like, child, I don't want to have kids right now. Even men sometimes will just tease a woman and say, you're so beautiful. I think my kids will look nice. And my kids will be so beautiful. And then they go like, what? I'm not ready to have kids. Dude, that's a sign that that lady is not ready to settle down. Especially if you've been together even for over 9 months, over a year. You can know that this guy is not ready to settle down. That's what I wanted to tell my ladies. It's just to start a conversation.
Okay, my brother is coming to my rescue right here. He say, for some men, is know that we are not sharp. It's sometimes the fear of caring for someone else.
Oh, yeah.
You say,
You're right. That's a big one there. That's a big one. Yeah, what are you going to say, Bill?
Yeah, like I mentioned it earlier. So I agree with him. So sometimes we have that fear, like, okay, so now it's up to you, the women, to prove to us, like, you know what?
It's going to be okay.
No, it's going to be okay. We can handle this. We can do it. So thank you very much, my brother, for that comment.
Yeah, I think that's real. That's really real. Virginia said, yes, sir, fear and playing. You're right, Virginia. Yes, that's true. I think when it comes to playing, I'm not, please, men, don't take it wrong. Some men, they really know what they want. Maybe they played and then they're done playing. And some men, they just don't want to play. They just want to go straight into it. And some men, they want to do both. They want to play and they're scared. They're like, I want to get married, and then this girl will be my responsibility. And also they'll go like, but I'm not done. Like, I need to see this one, and I need to party, and I need to do this. I don't think I'm ready for marriage. The responsibility is too much on me right now. Right?
Yeah,
is that
that's
right?
True. I agree with you on that one. I agree with you. So the problem that I have with some men is whereby you're dating someone for like 2 years, 3 years, or maybe even some people even go up to 10 years. All they do talk about is just, I love you, this and that, just people already married, but in actual sense, you're not married. And then not in a single time you talk about your future, like how your life is going to be, things like that. That, ladies, that's one thing you should run away from. That's a simple advice I'll give you. Any serious person, when they meet you, if they love you, at least they need to start talking about marriage, about future. How many kids are you planning to have? Things like that. Those are the signs to know that okay, I'm dating a very serious person. That's just my 2 cents.
That's true. I agree with you.
That's a good question, Nomsa. Nomsa is asking for how long can you be in a relationship before you get married?
Married. Mm.
Um, Time doesn't really matter. The question is for how long can you be in a relationship before you start talking about marriage?
Mm.
That's what that's what matters the most.
Mm.
Because let's say if you start dating at when you're like 18 years old, some people here you start dating at 18.
Herself.
If you start dating at 18 years old, most people say, okay, I don't want to get married until maybe I'm 25. I can tell you that you can date someone for a year. That means at 19 you need to start a family. No, you're not ready.
Mm-hmm.
So the question is, while you are dating, your partner need to be talking about your future. You guys need to be talking about your future plans. That way you know this person is not wasting my time.
Mm-hmm.
Because sometimes you can be dating, yo, trust me, it's very hard to find a new partner, especially when you reach a certain age.
Mm.
There are a lot of single people out there. But once you're dating someone for like 7 years and
Mm.
then you break up,
Mm.
to find someone else and make that decision like I need to marry this person, oh, that's not easy.
Mm.
Look easy, but it's not easy. Trust me. So those are the things that you need to look at. When you are dating someone, at least within a year, that person needs to start talking already about marriage. I'm not saying that person should propose to you. No, you should at least make some advance, like talking about things that will make you feel like, okay, this person, this is considering me like I'm the future wife. See what I mean? So that's what I can tell you, Nomsa. It's not about how long, but it's about what you do in that relationship, what you talk about. That's what
Mm-hmm.
matters.
Yeah, Nomsa
Mhm.
was in a very long relationship because before she got married, just like her parents us. Nomsa and her husband got a good example of us.
That's true.
But I'm so proud of them because they fulfilled. They made sure they get married, even if they were in a relationship for a long time. Just like you said, it's not how long you be in a relationship.
Mhm.
Sometimes some relationship can be long term, some can be short term. Like when we started, we're gonna talk about it later. But when we started, we were younger. We were not ready to settle, but
That we
we
made
we
some
made some
decisions
decisions.
already.
Yeah, so it's very important. Even if you're in a 6 years relationship,
Mhm.
make sure maybe you're waiting. Maybe both of you are waiting until you get settled, because it doesn't make sense. You meet today, you are both young, or maybe you are both older, but you both don't have means to keep each other.
Exactly.
And then because you have to get married, let's get married. Sometimes you can be in a relationship for 10 years, you're still not ready to get married.
That's true.
So,
Grace is saying another tip to ladies. You can start by asking a man how you like your wedding ceremony to be. That's a good one.
That's
See,
a
that's
good
very
one.
smart.
Mhm.
A man who is not ready will avoid such conversation.
Yes.
That's very true.
Yes.
I agree with you. Very smart.
Yeah, that's a good question, Grace.
Mhm.
They'll go like, wedding. You start thinking about how much the ring will be. Yeah, that's a good one, Grace. Odi says a serious man will waste no time in wanting to make you his own. He is now, I'm sorry.
Yes.
He is. Now, if us women are offering the benefits of being married and playing wife duties without being married, why would he make a move? Mm. Let us know our worth, ladies. A man that wants you will waste no time. Oh, thank you so much. I love what you just said, Odi. This is very, very important, ladies.
That's true.
Very important. I know we are taught to be good women. But if you're gonna go to your boyfriend's house, make the bed, cook, girls, you can do that. I'm not encouraging laziness, and I'm not encouraging whatever. You can do that, not all the time. Your boyfriend comes back from work, the house is clean, everything. No, 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 no. I don't encourage that much. Let him take care of that. Because when you get married, you would be doing that also sometimes. But let him take care of that because you are not married to him yet. Guess what? If that guy is not serious with you and tomorrow he says it's gonna be another girl boyfriend, that boy will move on. You were doing all that work for nothing. So girls, please, don't do that. Don't be a wife before you are a wife. Wife duties, don't do them.
Don't give a man husband privileges when he's not a husband yet.
Yes, it's not just cleaning. Even sexual activities, don't do that. I'm telling you, don't do that. Stay away from that. If a man, I'm sorry, let me say this. If a man cannot wait for you to be ready to have sex with him, it means, why is he rushing anyway? If he wants you to be his wife one day, why is he rushing? One. Two, if a man wants you to be his wife before he puts a ring on your finger or anything like reaching your family, he wants you to take care of his house, take care of his clothes, make sure you are good in bed. Those are bad signals. Most men that do that to women before they get married, they're just up to playing. But there are some men that kept their women like that until they get married to them. But women, run away from men that do that, because you might not be the only one. You get hurt in the end, and then you go heartbroken. The other relationship you're gonna be in, you carry that burden, the brokenness you came with from that man. You will not enjoy the other relationship because you were heartbroken. So please stay away from that. We can talk about that, like it's a full page of that in probably another topic next time. But stay away from that. Don't be a wife when you're supposed to be a girlfriend. And men, stop making your girlfriends wives. That's not fair. That's not even good. Alexander said, I sound like a mother.
Yeah.
Oh yes, stay away. My grandmother used to say, men burn. That you see boys burn. Don't be close to boys. We grew up knowing that boys burn because it's like I'm sorry, but it's like sometimes young boys, it's like they don't have hearts, right? They'll break this heart, they go break another one, they go break another one. It's not like they're doing it intentionally. For boys, it's not like they're doing it intentionally, but because they want to experiment things. And if a girl is just like, but if you're a grown woman, you don't want to be played that way. You know better. Don't do that. Yeah, if you're a grown woman, don't play with a man like that. Nomsa, you're laughing.
It's true.
Yeah, if you're a grown woman, don't play those kind of games. Let him put a ring on it and let him reach your parents' place. Then, yeah. Other than that, no. Yeah. Yeah. That means that men burn. Men burn. Yeah, because I'm growing up right in high school. We saw those girls at school. They were looking so hot. Everything was, they were clean. They were put makeup and everything. They were so good. They were so attractive to the eyes of men. But if you look at them now, their lives changed completely because they did stuff. They started doing stuff that they were not supposed to be doing. Things for married people, like when big people tell you or the Bible tells you stay away from sex, you're not married, stay away from it. It's nice, but it can burn you. You can burn your life up until you are ready for that. And it's not being ready because I'm grown, because you can be heartbroken. That thing leaves people heartbroken. You gotta be married. So, yeah. People have other opinions, but it's very good to be responsible, especially women. If you're a grown woman, it's very, very good to be responsible. We come back to the topic. When is the right time to start a family? Guys, what do you think? When is the right time to get married? So, like we said, men and women, we are different of the way we time ourselves when we should get married. Let me ask this to my husband. When do you think was the right time that you decided that you're gonna get married? What were you thinking about? Were you scared? What were you thinking about?
Honestly, I wasn't scared,
Mm-hmm.
but I had people in my life who were scaring me, like trying to tell me how I wasn't ready for it.
Mm-hmm.
So that was the only challenging part that I had.
Mm-hmm.
People are looking at my age, my financial status.
Mm-hmm.
So that was the only challenging thing. Other than that, I was more than ready.
Okay.
So I don't want to get too much into details. You guys
Yes.
have to
We will
exactly.
share about that, guys. I
Mhm.
just wanted to ask you that because for women, um, we are told, I don't know other women, let me know if I'm wrong, but we are told mostly that when you're staying with your parents, you turn 25, your parents have not seen you with a man or a serious guy. They'll start saying, "Do you even have a boyfriend? Like, do you even have at your church? There are no boys, there are no men at your church. Like, do you?" Your parents starts getting worried,
Yeah, which is bad.
which is not good, which is not good at all. When you reach 28, thank God I didn't go through that. When you reach 28, you reach 30, parents start telling you all these things.
Mhm.
Online, it's there. Online, it's there. Every time you open Facebook, you may see these things. It's like you can't run away from it. But it's not a good thing, and it's not a good place to be if you're a woman who wants a man or to settle with, or if you're a woman who has been through some disappointments, because sometimes as women we can want to be in a relationship, we do all we can to be in a serious relationship, but maybe we just don't find men that are serious. There's so many women that have told me that I would love to be in a relationship, but I haven't just found a man who's serious. And then maybe this woman found this guy who looked like was serious, and after some time maybe the guy just cheats, or maybe something just happened, or maybe the time the guy wanted to take this lady to her family, to his family, the family start discouraging the guy and all those things. So women sometimes go through too much, and when it reaches a certain age, it's like you start being anxious, you start doing things that you were not doing before. That waiting period for you is like it's expiring. But women, that's not a right way to take things. Like if you start feeling that way, just breathe and make sure you start loving yourself more. Think of how beautiful you are. Start getting busy. I remember attending this youth, I think it was a youth overnight. That was a long time ago. And this pastor was preaching about that. I think that time I was in high school, but this pastor was telling us that, oh, some of you girls, you think you're kids, but wait until you reach 25 and you don't have this man who's serious. You're going to start feeling a type of way. But you have to love yourself first, because you come first. Just like men, you can go to this lady, they reject you. Many ladies are rejecting you because you don't have money, or because some girls they're saying you're not educated enough. And some girls will say, I need a man that will take care of me. But girls, also, that's not a good way because you can take care of yourself. You can go to school, get educated, or start working, or do anything that you can to make yourself busy and make yourself feel worth. Because you're not gonna stay, you're single and think I have a boyfriend, my boyfriend is gonna provide for me. No. You do what you can do in a right way to earn that money and take care of yourself. Don't wait for a man to come take care of you. Don't wait for nobody. Even your parents, at one age you grow up, they start providing for you because they know now you're an adult. You can take care of yourself.
That's true.
So loving yourself should be one thing for women. And also I know men suffer rejection because they love this woman so much but can't accept them because of who they are. I know I've talked too much, but this point that just dropped in my mind right now. Women, sometimes men, right? They look like you're starting a relationship, and this man looks like he's nothing, doesn't have finances to support you, doesn't drive. Women, you love men that drive so much. It's just a car that you can buy yourself. But that's not my point. My point is when you look at this man that loves you so much and don't have means, your thinking looks like this man doesn't have means to take care of you. This man maybe has plans. Ask him, what are your plans? What do you think in the next 5 years? I asked you those questions, right? What do you think in the next 10 years, like 2 years, 3 years? What are your plans? Hear him out. If he has potential, love him and encourage him even to be better. Don't run away from this guy because it looks like he doesn't have anything. 2 years, 3 years, 5 years later, this is the guy you'll be saying, oh my God, that's how he has become. I wish I stayed with him.
This coming. Alexandra, that's a good one. In my case, when Doreen Alida Kwai, that's the wife, told me if you are not going to marry me, let me go so I can be available to somebody else. She demands it because she knows what she wants. And I was like, no way. That's true.
I'm not gonna let her go. Oh yeah, that's a good one. That's a very good point, Guido. Yes.
See, women need to step up sometimes to help men. Sometimes we don't really know what we want until somebody opens up our eyes. Like, well, listen, this is the way to go. Don't be scared. You can do it.
Yeah, I think we need to be women. You heard what Doreen did to her husband, then boyfriend or fiance. She was like, if you're not gonna tell me, you need to let me go so I can be available for another man.
That's true.
So that was really good. Like you need to tell them that they need to think, if I let her go, like my husband said, if you've been with somebody for a while and then you break up, to start another relationship, it's a lot of work.
Oh wow, it is.
You have to start knowing somebody. So if you think about that, how much you love the person, are you gonna let them go because you don't want to step up? No. That's a good one.
Okay, now let's talk a little bit about ourselves.
Okay.
While we went through and all that. So when did we meet again?
We met in 2005.
2005. Wow, that's a long time ago.
And do you know that many people have written to me asking me how online dating goes because they thought we met online?
No, we didn't meet online.
We did not meet online at all. Just the old school.
We used to be young sweethearts, like little kids. Not little kids, but
yeah, we were young. We were very young. Yeah.
So let's talk about us.
Yes, sir.
So me and Wayne, when we met, that was a long time. Like she says, in 2005. I don't remember if it was 2004 or 2006. You know, us men, we're not good with that, keeping track of those dates, years, and all that. She's good at that, so I give you a prop for that. So we met, after we met, just within a year, just within a year, we are already talking about something very, very important. Like most
Mm-hmm.
people don't talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a true story, and it's something that we encourage you who's scared of getting into marriage, or you are scared of starting a family, or maybe you're just scared of having kids. So this is what we went through. After we met, within the first year, he and Winnie sat already, start talking about how our family should go, what we want for our future, what we want for our kids. So within the first year, we set the dates already of our wedding.
Yeah.
That's true, guys. That's true.
Yes.
And we didn't have pressure like, okay, since we've been dating for a year now, let's set the dates like next year. No.
No.
Actually, like Guido said, Mr. Alexander, the way he said, like Doreen put a little bit of pressure, like, oh, ask
Mm-hmm.
a question. This is what she did to me. When do you think you are ready for marriage? That's a question she asked me.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't want to mention the age. I gave her the age. See, I want to marry when I reach this age.
Mm-hmm.
At this, no, before this age. So meaning I need to get married at this certain age. I don't want to mention the age. Anyway, there was secrets. That was what, 26? 26 or 20,
Yes,
26?
27.
27, yeah, 27, yeah. Thank you, thank you. So I told her I need to marry before the age of 27. So which means I need to marry before my 27th birthday, which
Mm-hmm.
means that's when I'm 26.
Yeah.
And she was like, oh, okay. And guess what? That was like what? 5 or 6 years away from
7 years away.
That was like 7 years away.
Mm-hmm.
And I told her that. She was like, oh, okay, that's good. That's good. And then after that, everything we are doing, I never proposed to her, like, okay, I'm gonna marry you or we're gonna marry you. But things we were talking about were showing like these people,
Mm-hmm.
they're heading for marriage.
Mm-hmm.
We start talking about kids. The kids that you
Names.
see right now, like Winandi, that same time in 2006, right?
Mm-hmm.
We gave
2006, we gave
Winandi
a
a name.
name. Our firstborn daughter.
Our firstborn daughter, she had a name already.
Mm-hmm.
At least a name. And we also had a name for the
For the
second born.
second born. Yeah.
The second born was Edwin.
Mm-hmm.
So we knew all that. Like this is what we want and we plan that. So if you are with someone and he doesn't talk about such things like 2 years into dating, 3 years,
Mm-hmm.
no, there's something wrong somewhere. So you need
something
to be
is
talking
wrong.
about such kind of things where you know, even if that person is not saying, "Oh,
I want to
I'm
marry.
proposing, I
Yeah.
want to marry you," but the way he conversates with you, talking about the future,
Mm-hmm.
talking about your future, your career, all those kind of things shows that this person wants you to do better in life and that person wants to marry you.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it is. So in 2006, we made a decision that we're gonna marry. We even set a date.
Mm-hmm.
And do you remember the date?
Yes, I think September 24th.
It was September 27th, I think. September 26th.
26.
September 26th, 2011. That was like what? 2007 when you set up that date? 2006?
Mm-hmm.
We set up a date already for a marriage. Like, okay, we're gonna marry September 26th.
Mm-hmm.
Just think of it. That is a sign to show you that these people they are ready for something.
Yeah.
Even if I don't say Winnie, I love you, we don't want to marry you, but because of the conversation we're having, show
Mm-hmm.
that we are going somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
To make a story short, years later I came to the United States, and then a year later, 2 years later, 2 years
2 years.
actually. 2 years later, Winnie followed me over here, and I saw she followed me. That was like 2010.
2010.
The following year,
2011.
in 2011, in September, we had our wedding.
Mm-hmm.
But our wedding was a little bit off from the date that we set.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't like we missed it when I know. It was a little closer.
Closer.
Instead of September 26th, we had our wedding September 11th.
16.
Oh, I'm sorry. Like I said earlier, man, we're not good at keeping the dates and all that. September 16th. Thank you. September 16th. The reason why we changed the date because at the church where we are going, we had other events that could not allow us to do a wedding.
It's Guido's wedding.
No, theirs was
Oh
before
yeah,
us.
there was. Oh yeah. Yes,
There was
there
just
was
another
before.
event. I don't
Oh,
even
there
know
was
what
another
event.
event.
I
Yeah.
don't even know what
Was it
event.
the church or the venue? The
Oh, the venue.
It was the
Yeah,
venue.
the venue where
The
we're
reception
having the reception
venue.
we had
Yes.
the place was not available. And that's the only reason we changed it. And we didn't want to change the date after, which means my wedding was gonna be after the age.
After the age that you had
So I
promised.
wanted my wedding to be before the wedding, before my birthday.
Before his birthday, yes.
So that's how we made it. We did our wedding on September 16th. And that's how we started our family in 2011. So, to make another story short, was I ready for marriage the time we were making all those decisions? No, I wasn't. Because some people they are looking at their bank accounts like, okay, I need to have so much in my accounts, I need to have this kind of degree and all that. No, I didn't have all that. The time when he came here, I was still in school. Was I stable financially? No, I wasn't. I was not even managing myself. I couldn't even manage to pay my own bills, like really managing myself very well. But I believe that if I do this, this is the right way to go. My decision was not based because of the bank account that I had. Like, okay, let's do this. Because Win was there in Zambia. She was working. She had to quit a job, which was a good job she had over there. She had to quit a job to come to America to come and join me. And then guess what? When she joined me, a week later,
Oh.
a week later, I lost my job. So we were two jobless people, lovers, jobless.
In a foreign country.
Thinking of getting married the following year.
Yeah.
So for all of you out there who are thinking like, okay, I need to have this kind of money in the bank account, no, that's not the right way. The question is make your plan, make your decision, and know when you want to get married, know when you want to have kids. Trust me, things will go according to your plan. Marriage comes with motivation sometimes. You may be scared of marriage. Maybe you're not where you are right now because there's nothing pushing you. There's nothing pushing you. Like I said earlier, I wasn't managing myself before I married Winnie. But as soon as I married Winnie, I started thinking big. We started thinking big. There are some jobs I could not take anymore. But if I was single, I'll be like, okay, you know what? I can take this job. I can do that. But I could not do that anymore because I had a huge responsibility. So sometimes you gotta take a risk. You don't have to wait until you have millions in your bank account to start a family or to marry someone that you love. No, just make that decision and go out. As long as you have someone that you love and trust, you are good to go. So like I told you earlier, it's not about age, but it's about finding the right person. If you feel you have the right person, take those steps.
Yeah. Chantel has a question. When do you know is the right time or the right person?
Okay, I mentioned it earlier. When do you know is the right person? A right person is not a time waster. The right person, when it comes into your life, they will try to improve your life. They will try to make you a better person.
Yeah, that's a good one.
The right person will start talking about the future, start talking about how your life is going to be in the future. Like I said about me and Winnie, we're just dating for 2 years already. We had plans for our future. We had our dates set for our wedding. We had the names of our kids already. So everything was planned. And guess what we talked about? We said, I'm going to America. So within 5 years, you know how hard it is sometimes to come to America. If we didn't make it to come back to America, to come here in America, I was gonna go back. I was gonna go back to Zambia and we start our lives. That was our deal that we made. We agreed on that. And thank God, within 2 years we enjoyed. So those kind of decisions will show you. Those kind of decisions will show you that this person is serious.
Mhm. And also, to add on what my husband just said, how you know this is the right person? Women, we need to start a conversation. Don't wait for your man to always start that conversation of, I want to marry you, or I'm serious with you, or whatever. No, you start a conversation. Test him, test how serious he is. It doesn't matter today if he doesn't have finances. Like I said earlier, he might not have the finances ready today to take care of you, both of you, but if he has potential, what do I mean by potential? The potential is the key. You know that you discuss about family. That's one of the key potential there. If a man, let me say this: if you tell your man, I'm trying to think. If you tell your man that, look, babe, the way we look, our couple is so nice. We're gonna have beautiful kids. What do you think we should name our firstborn? If this guy started, this guy is, it's a no no. Like it's not really serious because he's been dating you for a while, more than 8 months, more than a year. If you ask him that question, it shouldn't be ba 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 ba. No, that should come quick. Yeah, I've been thinking about that too, babe. I think our kids, oh my God, I can't wait to hold our firstborn. I can't wait to do this. I can't wait to start life with you. Stuff like that. If you tell him, babe, so what do you think in the next 2 years? What do you want to do with your life? Do you want us to move to another state, or do you want us to do whatever? You hear what he's gonna tell you, how he's gonna respond. You know that this guy is the right person. And also, like if you get married, you come with all your baggage, boom, to this person. He comes with all his stuff. Already when you're dating, you don't know each other well, but you see those little signs here and there. If he's willing to talk to you about certain things that he doesn't like, that's a good man for you. But if everything he does, oh, you're too sexy, you're so beautiful, every time it's just about your body, it's just about your body, then he's not a good person. And he's not a right person for you, because these bodies, they fade. Women, we change so much. I have 3 kids right now. I was never this big. I was skinny. We men, they'll look at you, oh my God, you're sexy all the time. You're beautiful, you're beautiful, you're beautiful. When you get married to him, right after having one child, your body, boom, start changing. And what is he gonna communicate? I mean, I'm reading that communication. What is he gonna say? He's not gonna tell you all that. So there should be that part of acceptance. He accepts you the way you are and accepts what you do, because we come with talents, we come with callings, we come with giftings. In a relationship, if your man or your woman is able to support you with what you do, that's the right person.
That's true.
Doreen says communication is the key. Yes, yes, very, very true. Communication is the key. Bad communication can ruin your marriage or your relationship. And we can talk about communication like it's a broad,
Yeah.
a broad communication in so many ways. It's very, very important. Yes, Chantel. Yes, Chantel.
So the other thing about ladies, sometimes you want to wait till you meet this special man who has everything already in life. It, I don't think that. Anyway, it's good for sometimes it's good you start building your life together.
Oh, can you read that one before you go to another point?
Okay. It's Alexander said the right person is the one who has your best interest, can live without you, looks for your happiness. If he loves you, as the Bible says, and she respects you according to the ways of God. Amen. Brother.
Amen. 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 That's very true.
That's very true.
That's very true.
That's very, very true.
Yeah.
So sometimes you don't have to wait until you meet that person who has everything. Everything is perfect. He has everything you need in life. He has everything that you want in
You
life.
want. Mhm.
He has a house already, the cars, and all of the money. No, sometimes it's good. You start with that boyfriend of yours, you start from scratch. You build up something together.
Yeah,
I'm not saying going for someone who has everything ready, like it's a
it's
bad thing.
bad.
It's
No,
not
it's not
bad,
bad.
but
If you find someone who has everything and you love each other, go ahead. That's a good idea. That's a good
exactly.
thing.
Mhm.
But don't be digging gold where it's not.
Digging God.
Yeah, like just accept the person you are with, because tomorrow is not gonna be the same for that person.
Exactly.
Even men, there are a lot of men that don't want women that uh don't have money. They want to have a girlfriend that has money.
That's true.
But if your girl has potential, that money is gonna come. You're gonna build your empire together. It's even better to start together, build together, because you'll be laughing and enjoying together. Oh my God, look where we started and where we are. You'll be enjoying those things together. And like you find everything is there, and then all you went into that marriage was just money and not love. You're not gonna stay. Both
That's
of you
true.
won't stay in that marriage or in that relationship.
That's very true.
Yeah.
So, I'd like to hear your experience, guys. You share also your experience.
Hmm.
How you decided to make that decision to start your family and maybe even start having kids.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, we didn't talk about kids.
Yeah, we're gonna
The
get
right
there.
time.
Before the ring.
Doreen says, if you are ready, go all the way, no halfway. Complete each other. Nobody is perfect, because God wants perfection.
Good
God
one.
wants perfection on your way. It's you to make it perfect the way you want it. Yes, that's a good one. Yes. When you feel you're ready, go on, go on. Don't wait until you become perfect. Complete each other. The more you are together, the more you're gonna enjoy life. And nobody's perfect. You're gonna reach that close to perfection, because this is how you're building your life. You're building your family together.
So the other question that we had was after you married and everything, when is the right time to start having kids? Like okay, I think I'm ready to start having kids.
Mm.
When is the right time for that? So let us know how you made that decision or what how now you are thinking of doing it if you are still seeing if you don't have kids yet. Let me grab some water. Please excuse me for that. You know me, I'm not a speaker, so my throat. I'm not like some people, they are good with that. They sing, they talk 24/7. Me, just excuse me.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. So when is the right time to have children, to start family? I remember me and my husband when we had Virginia's laughing at you, babe. I remember when me and my husband, one of our, I would say our elder brother, was telling us from church, was telling us, you guys are not a family yet until you have children. Even when we had one kid, he was like, no, 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 you're still not a family until you have two or more than two. Then you're gonna be. We are the Mukadis, because we only had one child, and then he was still saying, baby, remember, you guys are not a family until you have two kids. And I've heard a lot of stories, when people get married, they say we are still enjoying each other first, which is good. It's very good. And some people will tell you, I want to get married and have kids immediately so I can have them back to back and concentrate and focus on myself later on. People say that. So when do you think it's the right? We had our firstborn almost immediately. Immediately,
Yeah, we take long.
we didn't take long with our firstborn. We had our firstborn, and then our kids are spaced 4 years apart. We didn't plan that. It just happened We didn't plan it, babe, remember?
Yeah, they
It
are
just
all
happened. They are
exact
all
4 years.
exactly 4 years. Our firstborn is 8, the second is 4, and the third is
She's gonna be one
she's
soon.
gonna be 1 soon. She's 9 months. So they are all spaced, but
And they're all born in February and March.
February, March. We didn't plan that. Just God wanted it that way. But a lot of people, babe, I've heard a lot of people say, when I get married, I don't want to, even when they get married, they'll say, I don't want to have kids. We want to first enjoy each other with my husband. That's very good.
Okay, here's the thing. This is what we received in our training, in our marriage counseling with Doreen, and Alexander can confirm that. We had our marriage counseling together.
Together, because our wedding was just 1 week
Back to
apart.
back.
Yes.
So this is what I always remember. We were told these are bodies. Anything can happen to you. You can say, okay, let us enjoy ourselves.
Hmm.
God forbid, one day you go out there, maybe you get involved in an accident or something like that, and then, okay, this guy will never have kids. What's next? And that's it. I'm not saying that's going to happen to anybody, but you don't take risks. While you still have the strength and all that, go ahead and have those kids. If you want to have 10, go ahead and have them. Go ahead and have those kids.
Hmm.
Trust me. The earlier, the better. Most people, the number one thing that people complain about is people that I know, couples that I know. One is finances. Two, we want to enjoy ourselves.
Hmm.
Or kids, too much work and all that. Trust me, we have 3 kids. The challenging one is the first child.
Hmm.
The first one, yes, it's very challenging. Once you have a second one, the third one, you're not gonna feel it.
It's water.
You're not going to feel it.
Now I understand why our parents had more kids.
I know. So you're not going to feel. So you don't have to be scared of that. And then when it comes to finances, like I said earlier concerning marriage, with kids it's the same thing too. They motivate you. They push you to do more. So just because you have a family out there, you know, like, no, I can't be sitting here. I can't be sleeping 10 hours a day. I can't be sleeping 12 hours a day. But if you don't have any kids, you know, okay, I'm good. We're doing okay. There's nothing pushing you. So the money that we are making right now is not the money that we were making when we were just the two of us. We are making more because we have a lot of responsibilities. And that is what is pushing us to work even harder, try to find ways to make more money. And those kids, trust me, they come with blessings.
Yes. Each kid bring their own blessings.
They come with blessings. Those kids, trust me, they come with blessings. So you have to make the right decision.
You need to think about that too. Even like you said earlier, that our bodies change. Women too. When we grow,
Yeah, I was talking for both sides.
for both, yeah,
Men,
yeah.
women.
Now for women especially, because when we grow, carrying kids becomes an issue too. I've seen many people, because of the age, they tell them at the hospital, maybe they'll be on bed rest for a long time because they're pregnant. They'll have complications. Not all of them, just some bodies, because bodies are different. And also, I feel like children bring even more love in the house. What do you think?
That's true.
Yeah, I think babies bring more love in the house. I told this young couple some time back that you feel you love each other, wait until you have your firstborn. Just the baby smiling. Oh, baby, she smiled today. You feel so good. It gives you so much joy. So it's a beautiful thing. Don't wait. And people go like, we need first to save up some money before we have kids. Why? I mean, if you feel you're ready, just go ahead. You don't have to save up money for you to start having kids. Like my husband said, they come with their own blessings.
That's true.
God is not going to give you something that you cannot handle. When God brings this child to you, He knows He's going to take care of that child for you.
Alexandra Guido say it depends on the individual couple. With us, we decided to make family in our first 5 years. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I love you a
Exactly.
lot.
Yes.
That's why we call you a soldier.
You did a good job because look, in few years your kids will be grown, you guys will be so free to do whatever, you can be traveling.
Exactly.
And the more you grow, the more you want, for those couples that want to wait, you wait, life is getting so interesting, you want to go here, you want to go there. The time you start now having kids, that's when you go like, oh my god, where are we going to leave them, what are we going to do? I wish we started earlier. This time maybe my child was going to be this much to take care of the siblings.
That's
You
true.
see, but I think the earlier the better.
That's very true.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, we got that, we got that.
Yeah, we corrected
We
it.
got
Thank
that.
you.
Yeah, the earlier the better.
Mhm.
Yes, kids bring more love. That's true. Kids bring more love. Yep. So just for all of you guys that are not married and been thinking, how can I know this is the right partner, or when should I start family? Hope this encouraged you with all the responses we got from our friends out there. I think I hope it helped you, because these are the stories that we used to hear, but in a different way, because they were scaring us. A lot of people would scare us. Oh, you want to have kids? Oh my God, you're not going to sleep in the night. You go through this, you go through that. You do this, you do. Doreen. Soldier all the way, Doreen. Yeah, especially when I was pregnant with the baby, first baby, remember?
Mhm.
We had so many people that were telling us, you're not gonna sleep, you're not gonna do, you're not gonna enjoy life. Kids always cry all the time, but all kids are different. They come with their own blessings, their own mess, their own craziness. But God, when God gives them to you, He knows you can handle them. And it's not bad. We were kids one day. Did we give that kind of problem to our parents? So don't hear when people telling you that all kids will bring problems, you're not gonna sleep in the night. If your parents slept for you, you know. So that was great, guys. I really loved this topic there.
Oh yeah, I love you too.
I love the topic so much because we had to involve everybody in it.
Mhm.
Mhm. So hope we've helped somebody out there.
And if you still have questions, you can still post them on this video. And please subscribe to this. If you are on YouTube, you can subscribe to this channel. And if you are on Winnie Mukadi Facebook, you can like the page so you can join us again. We do this every Sunday at 2:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Mhm.
So let us know what you think and what we need to improve on, or what kind of topic we need to bring on. And let us know if you want to join us live, like we can share the screen, you can encourage someone like
Yeah.
Guido and Doreen. They have no excuse. We're going to invite them one of these days. They'll come and join us on this group, on this event.
Yeah, you have no excuse, guys. No, and you don't have an option, actually. Yeah, so it was good, guys. Thank you so much. God bless you. Thank you for all your input. Thank you for your support. Thank you for coming through. We'll see you Sunday.
Bye-bye. Thanks for watching. Please
Thank you for
share,
watching. Share,
subscribe,
encourage someone.
and like the page. And
Thank you so
Guido
much.
say thanks, guys, for your blessings. Thank you,
You're
sir.
welcome, sir. Thank you.
Doreen, thank you so much for this moment. We are still learning. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you
Yes,
very
we
much.
are.
We
Yes, we
appreciate that,
are.
Doreen.
Mhm.
Virginia, God bless you guys. Thank
Thank
you.
you. God bless you too.
God bless you.
God
Thank
bless you
you.
too, sis. Please see.
Please see visitors.
Of course. Thank you, guys. God
Thank you,
bless
guys.
you.
All right.